Hello and welcome back to Here We Tow. Today I'm at Caravan Salon Düsseldorf and I'm on the Eriba stand. I'm going to show you the Eriba Caravan range for 2025. Now this video is filmed in collaboration with Eriba UK, so thank you very much to them. Many, if not all of these Eriba models will be available in the UK, but what I'll do is I will put a link down here to the website so you can check it out yourself. Now, Eriba Caravans, not a brand I am overly familiar with. They are built by Hymer Eriba. That I have looked at some before, so what I'm going to do is whiz around with you and take a look. Now, these are a unique caravan. They are small in size, but they certainly do pack quite a punch. What you'll find with them, although they're quite low and aerodynamic, they do have the pop top. That's their unique feature. What we'll do is we'll start first of all with this Eriba. Now this is actually quite a large one for Eriba, so let me dive over here. This is the Touring 642. It's 6 meters and 46 centimeters, and it offers 3 to 5 berths, and it has an MTPLM of 1,600 kilos. Price here at Caravan Salon Düsseldorf, €44,000. Right, let's make a start. So on the front here of the 642, we can see this one is finished in the white and the grey. It has got the Eriba name and these lovely retro quirky front windows. We are getting a long A-frame. Now this is quite standard on German manufactured caravans and also generally across the whole European range. It adds to stability when towing. So a lot of these caravans are incredibly stable when on the road. Now let's have a look down the offside. So the door is on the offside, and that is the case in the UK as well. We can see we get the awning light. This one's had the two-lay wind outfitted with the beautiful LED strip down it. We can see the contrasting grey and silver alloys, and we'll just have a little look around the rear. We're not going to see the rear of all of them, but let's start here because look how retro the Eriba is, and you can see why. They've got quite a cult following. So we do get the grab handle. I won't touch it because it's chrome and I'll leave fingerprints. Big window. These are absolutely fantastic. And then a storage locker here. Let's have a look at the 642 layout, because as I say, 2 to 5 berths, so 3 to 5 berths. Get the electric step. I'll venture in. Now on the 642, there is the kitchen area, or the dining area, sorry, at the front. This one is finished with the teal green trim with the coordinated curtains. There is this small table at the front, a number of storage cupboards around. Now you can see the headroom. I'm 5'4", so with the pop top up, it gives you an idea of the height you are going to get in the caravan. We have got the Dometic dual-sided opening tower fridge and freezer, so no compromise there. Then we have this teal padding here just to coordinate with the rest of the trim. Moving down, we've got a wood effect floor that we can see here. And then coming down into the kitchen. So the kitchen here, you see the sort of marbled effect finish. You do get 2 Dometic gas burner rings here. The sink, the nice black tap, and there's plenty of storage space, drawers and cupboards underneath here as well. There is, on the near side, a nice little washroom there. So in there we've got that sink, a big window in there, luckily it is frosted, and the Thetford bench toilet. So we have got a washroom, shower room on board. And then back here on this layout, we've got these, I'll say longitudinal beds, but this is like really a huge, great big double bed, as you can see. And again, all the little cupboards all the way around. So that's the 642. Right, let's power on and have a look at our next model. Now, this one, let's move on to this one here. So let's do the facts and figures, obviously, first of all. So on this one, this one's not available. So this is the Touring 430. I don't know the sizes on this one. This is smaller than the 642. So the 430, again, we can see the exterior. This one's finished in the grey as well. The awning lights illuminated for us here, and we can see the wind out canopy and the pop top. Let's have a look at this layout in here. So going into here, again, we've got the lounge dining area at the front of the caravan. The same table there finished, cabinets are wrapped around, the pop top up again, so we've got that headspace, the kitchen area on the offside, and then on this one we've got a transverse rear bed, so good size transverse bed at the back here, the cupboards all the way around, and then on this side we have got a storage cupboard, an additional heater down there. It does have air blown heating as well, as far as I'm aware, but we are getting an additional heater. And then the little washroom in there that you can see. So again, that's pretty good space. So yeah, not bad at all. Right. On these models, they do have blinds, they do have fly screens, so you are getting the sort of things you'd expect on a standard caravan in these different models. Now, let's move on to this one. Let's see if this screen works. No, it doesn't. This is the 310 though. So the 310, now this one is even smaller, as we can see, and this is finished in the bobbly finish. I'll call it bobbly. I don't know what the technical Eriba term is, but the bobble finish. On this one, because it's smaller, we haven't got the canopy on this, we have got the pop top. And if we look at the rear, we have got those retro lights again and a big rear window. So coming in, there is an electric step. I go in and we have got the lounge area at the front. Now, this, I am guessing, is a 2-berth model. It is small, it is compact. So we've got the lounge area at the front. Now on this one, the kitchen is actually on the near side and we've got a different finish. This is a coppery bronze colour, good size sink, Dometic gas burners, and here we've got a Thetford under counter fridge with small freezer compartment, storage there. And then, as well as all these cupboards all the way round, which continue, as you can see, forever, we do have the wardrobe space here, which I'll just open in there. And underneath there as well, we have got this heating system. And at the back, there is the transverse bed, so a double bed for 2 people. What you do not get in here, I'll let you climb out carefully, is a bathroom. It's a very small caravan, so realistically, you can't have everything. There's always a compromise, and that's it. There's no onboard facilities. Now, let's have a look at the Touring 542. So we've got this beautiful retro rear. The 542 is, again, going up into those larger sizes. So we can see here on this one, we've got a very different wheel here. We've got this wheel cover, the chrome as well there over the wheels, the wheel arch, and then the pop top. And let's see if we've got any facts and figures on this one. Let's see. No, we haven't. So the Touring 542 though, let's have a quick look at the front of it so you can see. And then onto the offside, there's the electric step. We've got the solid door here with the bin, and I'm going to clamber in. Now on this model, this has got quite a nice grey finish internally. We've got the grey upholstery with a yellowy gold finish on it, the grey curtains, and we're back to this black marbled effect that we saw before. The cabinets on this one got the white finish here, again the pop top, and here we have got the bathroom. You'll notice because the pop top is popped, you do have this sort of little space here. Let's have a look at the bathroom on that near side. So in there, there's the bench seat toilet, there is the shower with shower curtain, and then the sink as well. So we are getting the washroom. Kitchen, let's move down. So on the off side, we've got the sink, the Dometic, the under counter Thetford fridge freezer. There we go. This model has got the air blown heating. Over onto the near side, you are getting a wardrobe space, additional heating there from Truma. And then at the rear, we've got a really good size longitudinal single bed setup again. You can see the length of these, and then this sort of area here, which gives us a little bit more floor space because it does move through. I don't know whether there's an additional insert to make that into a more of a larger solid bed or whether it is just longitudinal, but all the cabinets wrapped around there. Right, let me dive out and move on to my next one. I'm doing well because I've no sense of direction, so right now I'm doing quite pleased with myself. Now this one again, we haven't got any facts and figures on the board. This is the Eriba Touring 550. So we can see that long A-frame. This one's got the silver and white paintwork. This has got the steel wheel. This one hasn't got the cover on it. So the steel wheel, no awning on here, but the pop top and the side windows. Let's have a look at the layout on this one. So this is a little bit different. So on this 550, what we're getting here is we're actually still at the front of the Caravan, but on the near side wall, we're getting this lounge area. And this seems quite a little bit more spacious than the other ones that we have looked at. Over here on the front offside, we've got a wardrobe cupboard space. And then coming down, we do have a Truma heater as well. And that complements the air-blown heating. There's certainly more floor space feeling within this Caravan on this model. Then we've got the kitchen. For a small van, not a bad amount of worktop space, to be honest. Got the drawers, cupboards, and the under-counter Thetford fridge and freezer. More storage, and at the back there is a good size transverse island bed. I call it an island bed, but a transverse bed. That's the rear window. You can see the cupboards around, and these little lamps as well, if you can see those. They're very similar to lamps that you see on some of the other Irwin Hymer Group models from other manufacturers. Little bathroom here. Let me just see if I can get the light on. There we go. So this little bathroom on the near side, window there, the Thetford bench toilet, shower curtain, the sink. This actually pulls out to be part of your shower, if you're wondering. So you can see that pulls out there. Little mirror, and some little bathroom cupboards as well. Right. So yeah, this is quite a nice one. And I'm just going to take the camera. I'll try not to do anything bad with it. And Jules is in here. So if you're wondering about headroom, Jules is 6'1". So if you're wondering there, how many fingers was that, Jules? A full hand. So yeah, if you're worried about being a taller person, Jules is 6'1". He's quite big. I don't think we'll be going caravanning in Eriba quite yet, but it is doable. Right, let's move on to this red model. So now we can see it in the red, because obviously so far we haven't seen that. So this one here, again, blank screen. This is the Touring 630 in red. So you can see that big A-frame, the front locker there, presumably for our gas. The windows. Now this is a different pop top. Look at this. So instead of just going upwards like that, this has got the huge pop top like you see more in a camper van. So that's in the red. We've got the alloy wheels again on this model. Let's go and take a look inside. So as we venture in, come this way, Jules. As we venture in, now this, to complement the exterior, we've got red fabric. So red fabric, red trim, grey curtains with nets, front lounge area again. But look at this, there's a massive amount of space up here, and I suspect you can sleep up there. I don't know how many berths this is, but this is probably going to be 4, 5, 6 berths, I would imagine. But yeah, so bed up there into the pop top. Coming down, we've got this big tower fridge freezer again from Dometic that we saw on that first model when we went in. We are getting, I'll just move the ladder so we don't have an incident. We have got a ladder to climb up into the pop top. Here we have the washroom on the near side. Oh, there we go. Good. These are good sized washrooms actually for small vans. You're not compromising there particularly. Kitchen space. Whether in the UK you can opt for an oven, I'll put a link to the Eriba page and that will be obviously on there whether that's possible to specify. Move that again. Here we have cupboard space with shelving. And then back here, now this is quite nice. So because it's longer, we've got a little bit more stuff here. We've actually got a shelving unit here. So we've got a shelf to put cups of tea on. I don't know who's going to drink out of these. Very, very small people. You won't get much Yorkshire tea in there. And then storage under there, and then the bed. So the bed again, transverse, it goes fully across the back of the Caravan, good sized bed, and all these little cupboards. So although you might not have lots of storage elsewhere, with all these cabinets all the way around, you can put clothing, food, whatever it might be, in these lockers. Right, let's venture out. I'm going to rely on Jules probably next to point me in the direction of where I've not been. I know I've got 2 little coloured caravans to find. I think they're around that side. Let's just go around here and see if they're round this way. I've got a coloured one there. Let me see. No, might be this way. Oh, here they are. Sorry, here they are. I have no sense of direction. You'll soon find that out. Okay, last but not least, let's have a look at these little Eribas. So we have got some facts and figures. So the ERIBA Touring 420 in the yellow. So the 420 models, these are 5 metres and 54 centimetres. 2 berths and a weight, MTPLM, 1,300 kilos. Price-wise, so this one's at £35,000, as we can see here. So ERIBA Touring 420 in the yellow. So these are very small, compact caravans. We've got the pop top, it's the back to the previous style that we saw, not the camper pop top style. Alloys, and then coming round to the yellow, again, we can just see that retro finish, the yellow all the way around it. Touring badge and these chrome sort of bumpers and bars. Let's dive in and take a little look. So in we go. Now this one, this is quite different in that it hasn't got a fixed bed. So in here we've got a front kitchen. The sink, I'll just lift this up because we haven't seen in the sinks, but they are a reasonable size. The benefit of this one is the front kitchen gives us more worktop space. Yes, you're going to have to reach, but it goes all the way round. A little shelving unit, the Dometic. These cupboards under here for storage. And because this hasn't got a fixed bed, you are getting a washroom. So although the compromise is no fixed bed, you don't compromise on losing the washroom. So there we go, that's got the bench, toilet, and the sink and shower. So that is a compromise. If you don't want the bed, you can get that on this size. Then there's some worktop space here, under counter Thetford fridge freezer here. And then onto the near side, there is little cupboard, wardrobe space, the additional Truma heater there, as well as the air blown. And then back here, so you can see we've got a lounge area. Now this is great for relaxing. The other Eribas didn't have that relaxation area. There was like dinette areas. This is the lounge area. This will transform into your bed. So the sacrifice you've made is you've lost a fixed bed. But again, the little cupboards, cabinets all the way around, and the pop top height. So yeah, I quite like this one. If you do need a small van, and these are absolutely solid. I appreciate these are not cheap. They're not cheap caravans. They're very retro. They've got a real following though, even in the UK, very popular. But there is a compromise on the price, but you are getting the build quality. Now let's have a look at this one, last but not least. The Touring 530, 6 metres long, 3 berths, MTPLM 1,500 kilos, 40,000 euros as we see here. Now this is in the turquoise, I would call it turquoise, it'll have a special name, but it's obviously a greeny blue colour here. Got the alloys, have a look, that colour scheme goes all the way around. I like these little coloured ones. You can, if you go for the coloured one, you can combine this with the colour of your car as well, so you can have quite a nice little outfit. This one's got the wind out canopy, as we can see. Let's go inside and have a look. So this one, I believe this is like the one we did look at earlier that was a slightly different colour scheme, but to complement the exterior, we've now got the green, the teal, the green curtains, the black marble with the lounge. Now this one said 3 berths, so this is going to convert into a bed space. We are getting a washroom on that near side, as we can see in there, with shower. And then we come down, and on the off side, there's the kitchen space again. There's the Thetford under-counter fridge and freezer there. Now on this side, on the near side, there is, I'll just open this up, a large wardrobe space, probably the largest one we've seen as we've gone round. I'll close that up, the heater, and then at the rear we've got the big transverse bed again, another 2 berths. So if you're a couple with a child, this could be a good 3 berth van for you. Plenty of head space here as well. Right, let me dive out. Now, as far as I know, there's little Eribas dotted everywhere, and they do all look pretty much the same, just different colours. I think I've just about covered all the Eribas that are on the stand. So that is the range of these caravans. Now, these are the 2025 models that we've had a look around. I'm going to put links down here to the Eriba website so you can have a look. Eriba Caravans, as I say, they are quite niche, they're very different, but they do have a really strong following in the UK, and they're incredibly well made. You can see even the size of them, they're incredibly heavy, and that's basically, it's, you know, testament to how well they are constructed. So there we go. Hopefully you've enjoyed having a look at the Eriba Caravan range. I know Jules has enjoyed bending over trying to get in them all and showing us around the best he can. So thanks, Jules, that was good work. Thank you to ERIBA UK as well, part of the Hymer Group, for collaborating with us on this video. So as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.